Hi guys, welcome back on my YouTube channel. I'm Ping Ping and I make US visa related information. For today's video guys, I will teach you how to fill out the form I-485 or we call it Application to Register Permanent Residence or Adjust Status, or they also call it AOS or Adjustment of Status, or Form I-485. So guys, I will show you my screen in order for you to take notes and see how to fill out the form correctly. Let's go! Guys, so I'm sharing my screen to you now. Let's see what we have here. This is application to register permanent residence or adjust status, or they also call it adjustment of status. So let's see, let's make it a little bigger. This is form I-485, expires on March 31 of 2023. So this is the latest. So of course we will not fill out this part because this is not for us. Let's go to our part. So if you have an attorney, so your attorney will select form G-28. All right, but since I don't have an attorney and I'm only doing it as a DIY or do-it-yourself adjustment of status, so let's start here. Type or print in black ink. So A number, guys, please take note. Your A number is in your NOAA 2. If you're K1, it's on the upper part of your name. Okay? So this is my A number. But of course, it's not my real A number, guys. It changed. All right. So you have to keep your NOAA 2 if you are filing for petition, because you need that to verify for your A number when you apply for adjustment of status. All right, excuse me. Okay, so your A number, guys, is that is on the beneficiary side, that is on the right side of your form I-797 of action or NOAA 2. That is A number. Right, so here we go. So this is my name, given name, of course your middle name, and then other names you have used since birth. So this is my name when I'm still single, and the first one is my name when I'm married. Now that I'm married. Okay, so next is other information about you, your birthday, of course, you know that, and then check female and your city or town where you were born. So I live in the Philippines before, so this is my hometown. All right, so your A number again. If you're having a hard time typing your A number in this part, guys, you can just do it later using a pen, but make sure it is a black pen and write very clear. Okay, now let's go to part 1, information about you. So again, your country, since I live in the Philippines, so I type Philippines. My citizenship is Filipino, and again, my A number, that is on the NOAA 2 of your petition, I-797 Notice of Action. Right on the beneficiary side on the upper part of your name. And then I don't have a USCIS online account, so I just put NA. And then, so this is my name. This is where I'm going to use. They will send any documents if they need to do some follow-ups or letter, mailing address. And if you don't have an alternate mailing address, you just leave it blank, guys. You don't need to put NA. They will understand that you don't have any other mailing address, or you're also not filing based on VAWA or violence against women. You can leave it blank, guys. And then let's go to the next part. We have social security card. I already applied for my social security number, but until now I don't have, so I just applied. I answered no since I don't have social security number yet. So if you answered no, you have to fill out this number 16. But if you answer yes here, so of course you have to provide your social security number. So here I have to say yes. I authorized them to apply for me for a social security card. And then you need to click yes again for your consent for disclosure. Okay. Next, recent immigration history. So you just put your passport number here, or whatever number whatever documents you use, but I believe everyone use passport, so use passport. And then I don't have a travel document, but if you have a travel document used last arrival, you have to provide the number. And then expiration of my passport, country issued my passport, Philippines, and non-immigrant visa number from passport. So if you're K1 guys, you can see that on your visa. You can see it on the bottom part, the right side. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 digits. So 1 letter and 8 numbers. So that is your visa number on the bottom part of your visa. You can see that. All right. So this is my state, my city. So I'm in Madison. So the date of arrival is, you base the date of arrival on the stamp on your visa. Okay, you can see that, guys. So the officer in the immigration will stamp your visa. You base your date of arrival on the stamp on your visa. Again, don't forget to write a number here. You can also do right click on your mouse and then add text. And then you can just type. Okay, so I copy my A number and just do Control C for copy. Okay, and then you just adjust. Okay, just adjust until you put it on the right box. Don't need to mind the dot, guys. That's okay. So let's fix it. Okay, so this is now my A number. Okay, so that's it. And then now we have here part 1, information about you. So person applying for lawful permanent residence when I last arrived in the United States. So this is check. You were inspected at the port of entry, of course, because you used the correct form of visa, guys. So was inspected at the port of entry and admitted as, of course, example, exchange visitor. If you're exchange visitor, wave through temporary worker, student, etc. K1 is also included here, okay? All right, next we have, if you were issued form I-94 arrival, you can see that online. You can verify your I-94, get the number and put it here. And then you can also see the expiration of your I-94 online, right? And then what is your status? For me, I'm a K1, so I just put K1. If you are J1 or whatever is your status, you just put it. Paroled, or if you are asylum or anything, just put your status. What is your current immigration status? Still the same, I'm K1. So provide your name exactly as it appears in your Form I-94, or that is the arrival document, Form I-94. That is your single name if you're K1. So it depends, whatever the name appears in your I-94, you just copy and put it here. That's very easy. Right, next, we have application type or filing. So here, attach a copy of I-797 receipt or approval notice for underlying petition or application. This is NOA 2 or Form I-797. So here, because I'm K1, of course, I will click this one. Person admitted to the United States as fiancé or child of a fiancé. K1 and K2 included in this part. So if you are an immediate relative, IR1, you click this one, or other. For family preference, if you're petitioned by your family, or widower, U.S. citizen, VAWA, self-petitioner. You know, VAWA, violence against women. So if you're self-petition and you got mistreated by your ex-husband, you can do self-petition for your adjustment of status. So you fill out VAWA or VAWA. So employment base for all the alien worker, right? So these are the choices. So again, for K1, this is what are you going to check. Okay, next. Of course, we're not silent. Let's continue to the next page, page 4. All right, so again, a number, don't forget. Application type or filing category, we don't need that, we're done. So we'll skip, and then are you applying for adjustment based on the Immigration Nationality Act, INA Section 245I? No, guys, because INA is for, this is for asylum something. We're not doing that, okay? So note, if you answered yes, you have to answer item number 2. So item number 2 is here on the other side, okay? So no, guys, for K1 if you're not based on the Immigration Nationality Act. Okay, next we have information about your immigrant category, receipt number of underlying petition. Your receipt number is your WAC number. You can have that in your petition as well. Next, if you have a derivative applicant, spouse or unmarried child under 21 years of age, if provide the following information for the principal applicant. So if you have other, or if you have K2, you put it here. Okay. So additional information about you. Have you ever applied for an immigrant visa to obtain permanent resident status, U.S. Embassy or U.S. Consulate abroad? No, we never did that. Never. Depends on you if you experience. So if you applied for an immigrant visa outside the United States, so you answered yes. Okay, now let's continue to page number 5. So address, additional information about you. Address history. So this is your address history, including your address in your previous country. So my current address now in the United States is this one. Okay, the date my arrival until now, present. And then my previous address in the Philippines, this one, from the date I was born, so until the day I left the Philippines. So that's how you do it. And then sorry about that. And then we have, so I only have two addresses, so that's okay. Let's continue to employment history. If you have previous job, so you put it here. So current or most recent. So the most recent that I have is only DepEd Guimaras because I stayed there for like 5 years. So yeah, I only put DepEd Guimaras as my previous employer. Okay, next, page 6. Additional information about you again. So this is still name of employer or company. You don't need that. If you only have one, then very easy for you, right? Okay, next, we'll go to part 4. Information about your parents. So this is my mother. So this is the name of my mom when she is married, and the name, if different than above, is the name when she was still single or maiden name of my mother. So easy. Birthday, female, Guimaras, and country of birth, or it should be Philippines, Guimaras, Philippines. Okay, that's still okay. All right, so Philippines. Got there. All right, next. Current city or town residence. So we still have Hordan, Guimaras, and country, Philippines. Next, information about my parent too. This is my father. So, only one name, and I did not provide for. So very easy, birthday, town, and country of birth. I don't provide for any address here because it says if living. So my father is now deceased. Okay, next. Part 5, information about your marital history. So what is your current marital status? So I'm married. So next, of course, is if you're married to your spouse who is a U.S. Armed Forces or U.S. Coast Guard, including Navy, guys, is included here. So no, my husband is not a U.S. Armed Forces. Let's continue. Okay, so here, how many times have you been married, including annulled marriages and marriages to the same person? So guys, if never married, so you answer 0, okay? For numeric number, for numbers, you put 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 or how many. And then, name of your current spouse. All right, that's it. A number, my husband don't have a number. Only social security number, birthday, date of marriage, very easy. Current spouse, place of birth, that's all. If your current spouse applying with you, no guys. If you're a K1, no. But if you have a different status or different visa, maybe your spouse is applying with you, you can put yes. Okay, next. Information about your marital history is still the same. So if you have a lot of husband or wife in the past few years, so many things to do, right? You have to write all of them. Okay, so we don't have that, only one, and then here term none. So include biological, adopted children, as well as current stepchildren, any age, but are born in the United States or other countries. So I just put none. I don't have. Or 0, guys. It is okay too. 0 like that. None is okay. It's also in the instruction. Okay. Provide the following information, the name of your children if you have. So you're right at all if you have. All right, next, let's continue to page number 9, information about your children. We don't have that. Okay, now let's go to part 7, biographic information. Since I'm Asian, so I will write Asian. Not Hispanic or Latino, guys. We just write there. And then race, Asian, and then height. So you just convert your height and then to feet, pound and kilo to pounds. You just convert, okay? Color of your eyes, black. Hair color, brown, because I got color my hair. So arte. Next, general eligibility and inadmissibility. Have you ever been member of involved in any way, shape, organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society? No. No. Okay, so if you answer yes, so you write all your organization, the members, where you are a member of your organization. So we don't have that, so let's skip that and continue to page number 10. All right, general ineligibility and inadmissibility. We don't have that. Again, it's for membership, so we don't have that. Here, guys, special instruction. Answer item numbers 14 to ATB. Choose the answer that you think is correct. If you answer yes to any questions, or if you answer no but you're unsure of your answer, provide an explanation of the events and circumstances in the space provided in part 14. So, guys, there's part 14, we're on page 10. So, part 14 here, guys, is here. So guys, you have to answer this part. If you answer yes in the previous page that I showed you, let's go back there. That's page 9. I think. Yeah. Okay, so we are here in page 9. Okay, okay, this one. All right, page, oh my, 7, 8, 9. Let's go back to page 9. Okay, page 10. So page 10 here. So if you answer yes in the different questions, we have to explain that later in part 14, okay? So here, have you ever been denied admission to the United States? No. Have you ever been denied a visa in the United States? So guys, if you applied before for a visa, you answer yes or no, depends on you. But for me, because I applied for a tourist visa and I got denied, so I apply yes. And then in uh, part 14, or in part 14, I explained it. Okay, so see. I got denied when I applied a tourist visa last July 2019 at U.S. Embassy Manila, Philippines. So that's all. That's all you have to do. Okay, so let's go back in the page 10. So this one is only yes or no question, guys. You have to read if ever you have a removal, inclusion, final order of execution, if you ever arrested or cited, charged, if you have a case before, it was already dismissed, even it's outside the United States. So you answer yes or no. So I have a yes answer here because I have a case and I explained that as well in part 14. And you have to put an attachment if it was already dismissed, okay? This part, guys, is just very easy. All you need to do is click yes or no. So you have to just read, okay? Next. Same, ever plead guilty? No, 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 no. All no, guys. It's all about national security for the United States. If you're a member of a legal trafficker, illegal drugs, of course not, okay? That's all no, no, no. Page 12 is still the same, security and related. This is all about security and national threat for the United States. If you're a threat or a terrorist in the United States, so you have to answer no, okay? Receive a type of military weapons training, of course, no. Provided money or thing value, no. Right, guys? Next. General eligibility and disability. Have you ever assigned party selling? No, no, no. Like that. So this is all about national security until page, okay, until page 15. So guys, in this page 15 is personal information. So are you requesting an accommodation because of your disability? No, because you're not disabled, you don't have impairments. But if you have, so you check if you're deaf, blind, or other types of disability. And then applicant's contact information, your phone number, and your email address. And then here, which is very important, is your applicant's signature and date. Okay, that's very important. Make sure you sign the documents, guys, because if not, the USCIS will cancel your application and forward it back to you. So, a lot of time wasted. So if you have interpreter, you'll write your interpreter, but because I don't have interpreter, you can just leave it blank. You don't need to put NA, guys. They will already understand that. Okay, and then no interpreter's mailing address. Now let's continue to page 17. Contact information, if you have an attorney, so preparers, you put it here. I don't have, so leave it blank. And then this is part 14, additional information. So I answer yes, the denied for visa. So you put page number, part number, and item number and explain it a little. So that's all and you are done. Okay guys, so that's it. Guys, so final tips when you applied for your adjustment of status, do not print the documents back to back. It should be one page per piece, okay? So do not print it back to back. And then if you printed and then the barcode is not included on the document, it's okay guys, you don't need to worry about that. If you cannot get the barcode, they don't mind about it. And then don't forget to sign all the documents that you have, and make sure to use black pen only or print it in a black colored ink. Okay, that's all. And do not use heavy stapler when you file your document. You will stapler very hard. You don't need to stapler, guys. Just use a paper clip so that the officer will not having a hard time pulling your documents, because they will scan it in a computer one by one. So make sure that it's easy for them, All right, so do not use heavy stapler when you file your documents. Okay, so that's all. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something. On my next vlog, I will discuss how to fill out advance parole and employment authorization document, or EAD. Okay, thank you so much guys for watching my video, and please subscribe. Don't forget to like and hit the bell button to get notified. Thank you and have a good one. Bye-bye.